from SW16. My brown is slim and fit. Young boy on the ball like Palmer, you know it's a go when he hits top bins. Falling asleep in a limo tints, my lighty won't stop pouring me drinks. You're hard, I'm rating the bars, but you're capping, I'm not convinced. Bro band up on the wing, still making.
What's good, people? It's your boy Rhino. Welcome to Rhino MGTV. This is my Manchester United match reaction. Make sure you are liking the video. And if you haven't already, please feel free to sub to the channel. Man United 3, Southampton 1. And honestly, guys, that was an awful game. Awful. Very poor game. Like, that's the worst I've seen. I'll be honest. And I think I'm going to start with Ruben Amorim still. I think Amorim definitely got the lineup wrong. Why he persists with Højlund. And Højlund's my guy. I like Højlund. And I wanted to kind of keep faith in him. But Højlund is absolutely poor, man. I can't defend you no more, my bro. You've been so bad. Like, in the first half, we were bad. But Højlund, you were bad. Bad. The worst I've seen. Like, it's awful, man. And I was saying in the group chat in the Mandem talk, Højlund needs to hold reserves. I don't even think he's good enough for the bench. Because if he's coming off the bench and he's doing that, you might as well put on another player that, even if he doesn't play striker, he's going to do better than Højlund. Because Højlund is stinking the gaff. Højlund absolutely poor. And in that first half, I think we were definitely just poor in general. But I definitely think Amorim got the lineup wrong. Like, just the balance of the squad and just the way we played. And I don't want to put full blame on Amorim because at the end of the day, these players are good enough to beat Southampton, no matter what you say. You should be able to give this team no tactics and just go out there and play football, and they should be able to beat Southampton, especially after a week of training. So, is the training not connecting, or what? But I'm gonna blame it more on the mentality of this club. And Ruben Amorim said it. As much as he got parts of the lineup wrong, the main problem with this club is the mentality. We play Man City, we play Liverpool, we play Arsenal, and you can see the players fighting. You can see the players that to the players it means something. The moment we play bottom of the league, Southampton, we are playing this crap. To the point Southampton smelt blood and started playing well. You know, big up to their left winger. Big up to his name's come in my mind. But yeah, big up to like their players. They embarrassed us. That first half was absolutely awful, shocking, poor. And I'm just happy we won for bragging rights. I'm happy we beat Arsenal over penalties for bragging rights, but I'm happy we won this game literally just to save us the embarrassment. So yeah, Højlund was poor. Amorim's lineup wasn't great in terms of the selection. Should have started Zirkzee. I reckon, it wasn't really working with... We know Bruno's not really good as a 10. Bruno works better when we're deeper. But, yeah, second half, the game changed, man. But, Højlund was poor. I think Euro had a bad game as well. That left winger was skinning him left to right. Euro definitely had one of the worst games we've seen. And I'm not going to get onto him too much. He's young. He's new to the Premier League. We're going to expect ups and downs. He's had some great games as well. But today was a bad day in the office for the club and definitely for Lenny Euro and Højlund. And Højlund's been stinking for so many games now. Stinking. Oh, Højlund, man. I don't want to see Højlund starting again. I swear down. Bring a kid from the youth team. Bring a striker from the youth team, man. Bring in my man. My names are bad today. The guy we bought from Arsenal. Bring him in, man. Bring him in. Trust me, man. Today the first half was poor. Second half it improved. We brought Anthony on. We brought Zirkzee on. We brought Collier on. and the game changed. And I think the main person I need to give credit to, obviously, Ahmad saves the day. Ahmad has earned his new contract and he's still playing for his contract. But for me, Zirkzee changed the game. Yeah, Zirkzee changed the game. Yeah. Hold up play, making the right passes, giving us some sort of attacking threat, giving us some hope. And that's what I said in another group chat that I was in. I said, look, like, you might not rate Zirkzee because he hasn't, climbed trees since he's been here, but give him a run of games, give him time. And as a footballer alone, he brings us much better than Hoyland can bring. And you might argue that's not a lot because realistically, Hoyland's so bad. But Zirkzee actually is a baller, man. And I'm happy to see him, climb from that kind of hole that he was in terms of the fans booing him and him feeling upset, him walking off, then him coming back on the pitch. And then from then he's had good games. He was good against Arsenal as well. So yeah, big up Zirkzee, man. Big up Zirkzee. I'm happy for you. You got the winning penalty against Arsenal and you actually came on today against relegation fodder, bottom of the league, at home, and had to save us. Ahmad and Zirkzee saved us today. Yeah, so big up Ahmad. Obviously, Ahmad is Ahmad. He got his hat trick. He's very clinical. He's the only clinical forward we have. I don't know. Hoyland's falling off a cliff in terms of his positioning, his mindset, just his awareness and his reading of the game. Yeah, Hoyland's poor, but Ahmad can save us when we need it. Zirkzee was the glue. Zirkzee was the link-up man. Even his first touch, just the way he traps the ball, he gives us faith that he's going to do something right. Hoyland just starts doing this whole wrestling thing and just loses the ball, falls over. Whereas Zirkzee at least traps the ball and holds up the play much better to bring other players into the game. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, big up Zirkzee, man. And Anthony as well. Big up Anthony. Anthony came on, played right wing back. And I think as we was talking, like, to some of the man them were like, raw. Anthony might not be the greatest of players, but he brings balance to the squad. The way he can hold the whips and play, he allows Ahmad to be a bit more free roam, And sometimes we need that difference, Sometimes we might put Ahmad wing back and it might not always work. So you know what? Put Anthony wing back, let Ahmad free roam in the 10 and then cause problems for the opposition. You feel me? So yeah, big up Ahmad, big up Anthony, big up Zirkzee, and these are all three players that can hold onto the ball well. I think Anthony still has got a lot to prove, but at least he brings some sort of balance to the squad, and he's a good card to bring out. He's not worth the money we paid for him, but for now, from what we see, he brings a good balance to the squad. Who else? Yeah, so Euro was poor, Highland was poor. Ogate went that bad. He didn't deserve to be subbed, but sometimes you have to take sacrifices. Maguire seemed decent when he came on. But yeah, for me, the standouts were Zirkzee and Diallo. Zirkzee and Diallo, I gotta give it to them, man. Big up, man. And yeah, save us the embarrassment of losing to Southampton at home, bottom of the league. Yeah, come on, guys, man. Today was definitely a bad day at the office. Very, very poor from the team. And like Ruben said, today will show us what the players are really about. And they were awful today. Absolutely awful. Ruben Amorim has to take some sort of slack from that as well in terms of the selection and whatnot. But at the same time, these players, man, this was poor, man. Poor, 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 poor. So hopefully, against Brighton, we see a better performance, We're going to have these games where we play bad, you know what I'm saying? And I'm ready for the storm and the ups and downs, you feel me? Because at the same time, Ruben hasn't had a preseason. We can't trust these players. And on top of that, we haven't had a lot of training. So we're going to see these ups and downs. We saw these ups and downs. We've seen these ups and downs for years. We've seen these players switch off when they're playing the teams of the lower league, the lower of the league. And we're lower of the league as well, funny enough. But yeah, man, there's just something to do with the mentality of these players. But you know what? We take the 3 points and we get the hell out of there, man. But yeah, that's all I've got to say, man. Hopefully we can see an improvement and some sort of, change from Ruben, Start dropping these players that are stinking and just bring some players from the youth or something. Just do us something. But yeah, for now, it is what it is. We got the 3 points. It is what it is. We saved the embarrassment. Thank you, Amad Diallo. And thank you, Zirkzee, as well, for, you know, climbing out of that, you know, all of that negative press you was taking from the fans and everything. And you're actually starting to show what a player you are. But yeah, big up, man. If there's anything I've left out, let me know in the comments, yeah? Make sure you lot are liking the video. Make sure you lot are subscribing to the channel. Because right now, I'm working, man. I'm trying to give you these reactions, man. And let me know in the comments if there's anything that I've missed out as well, man. So like the video, sub to the channel if you haven't already. And also let me know as well anything I missed out. Let's have a conversation in the comments, man. It's your boy Rhino, and I'm out.
From SW16, my brown is slim and fit. Young boy on the ball like Palmer, you know it's a go when he hits top bins. Falling asleep in a limo tints, my light he won't stop pouring me drinks. You're hard, I'm written at bars, but you're capping, I'm not convinced. Bro band up on the wing, still making